Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be doing the Detroit Pistons draft reaction and the free agency preview, because I think the free agency is just as important, if not more important, than the draft itself. So obviously the Pistons made two selections. At number 5, they took Ausar Thompson, 6'7", 220 wing, 6'11 wingspan, 20-year-old. The player comparisons are Jason Richardson, Terrence, Trevor, Ariza. None of those right now. Stanley Johnson is the lazy Detroit comparison that I'll be making at the moment. I know people will freak out on Twitter about that, but that's just what it is right now. He's a 3-and-D wing, top 1% athletic freak who, if he can get a jumper, it's over. Over in a good way, like an all-star. He's a prototype 2023 NBA player, again, assuming he can shoot. As of now, super elite defender. You can check out my video on Ausar Thompson. I'll have it be like the linked one at the end of the video. I was initially pretty harsh on the reaction on Twitter, going nuts, but I'm growing up the idea of liking him. He's got a very important summer league ahead of him to see how he does against better competition. Getting a defender with so much upside in the hands of the best developmental coach is super exciting, right? Because you can look at a guy like Cam Johnson, had not as good of an NBA body nearly as much as Ausar does. Obviously, came in with a little bit more success and was a bit older, but Ausar is younger and more moldable. So this is really exciting for Monty. If Monty likes him, I assume Monty had a pretty big decision to play in this. I would hope. As for the downsides, pretty erratic at times. His decision making and shots, as well as an 8th grader at the moment. A lot of guys in the open gym can hit better than him. That's just how it is. But he's the better of the two brothers shooting, which isn't saying much considering they're both below NBA average, playing against 16-year-olds in a TikTok YouTube league. But we'll see. He can at least play defense. So the big knock is, a lot of these guys can't shoot. Like my good friend and cousin Taft always jokes. He's like, "We're building a small ball lineup that can't shoot." Well, at least everyone can defend. 1 to 5, you're going to get insane defense, right? Lockdown, going to work, bring your lunch pail, blue collar, will stop you sort of defense. But that's what they have for now. We move up to 25 with the Celtics, who got the pick from Memphis from the Porzingis trade with Marcus Smart. So we took Marcus Sasser. If you're a avid college basketball fan like myself, this got very exciting. He is the best player on the Houston team that has done a lot the last few seasons. He's averaged 13 points, started as a freshman, he 8 points, but then 13 points as a sophomore, 17 points as 17.7 as a junior, and 17 points as a senior. Didn't play a ton in 2021, 2022. He got hurt. Came back for 2022, 2023. 30 minutes, 45% from the floor, 38% from 3, including 40% in 2022. And then, a lot of other stats. You like 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals, 1.5 steals the last 2 seasons, and only 1 turnover a game with 1 foul. So he's a really disciplined defender and can really shoot the ball. He's great shooting backup point guard with tenacious on defense. Sasser going to have the upside of some of the point guard prospects in this draft, but he won't be one of the draft's most ready to play. He will be one of the most drafts ready to play prospects. Like, he's going to walk in and he should probably take Killian right out of the rotation, if not Corey Joseph's minutes. After 4 terrific seasons at Houston, Sasser brings never say quit attitude to the NBA. He can shoot it from anywhere, no limit from his range. He's got an added lethal floater to his bag of tricks. He won't post the usage numbers he did in college, so he'll need to embrace his inner irritant on defense, which shouldn't be a problem. He loves to press opposing point guards and goes full court and can do anything to get under their skin. At 23, his upside is limited, but look for Sasser to contribute immediately to a Pistons squad in need of some intensity and maturity. He brings winning to a team of players who've never experienced it, at least recently. That's a good write-up from what I've seen of stuff that you want there. I really do think that he's going to be a good presence in the locker room immediately. He's going to be a good culture guy instantly, right? 6'2" with a 6'7" wingspan is great. His player comparison is Jevon Carter. I don't think I read that out. For me, it's like a better shooting, I don't even know, like Quinn Cook's shooting abilities and size with Pat Bev's attitude. That would be my, make-a-wish player there, or make a Build-A-Bear comparison. So I love the guy. I think he's great. Now, free agency. It's all about the wing position, right? You had to need the wing. You kind of took a wing in Ausar. I mean, he's probably going to be more of a small forward than a shooting guard, as he's listed. The most obvious prospect, Cam Johnson, right? Power forward, small forward, just wing, right? From Brooklyn, restricted free agency, so that's the biggest issue. But Pistons have the most cap space. We could offer the most money. You could do 4 years at 31 a year, 30 a year. You can touch 120. You can go up to 125. You can get ridiculous. The contract would make no sense. Everyone would say you're overpaying, but I'd rather overpay for a guy and have him on my team than not have him at all. You can force Brooklyn to spend a ton of cap, or you have to get your guy, or you get your guy. And that's not much to worry about. I just overpay. Who cares? Get him on the team. He's a perfect prospect for the Pistons with his youth, 3-and-D ability, and his history and chemistry with Monty Williams. Next up, you've got some younger options, younger scorers. Kyle Kuzma, Kelly Oubre, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. The last two are restricted, but Kuzma and Kelly Oubre are open free agents, unrestricted. So definitely want to take a look at those guys for sure. Next option, you can bring back some players. By bring back, not on the team, but were on the team. Jeremy Grant, Bruce Brown, both free agents. Bruce Brown probably going to need a bit more money than what he was getting, but, send him over to Denver, or Brooklyn. He had fun there, went over to Denver, won a ring, now come back to Detroit. Let's go to work. Same with Jeremy Grant, went out to Portland. Yeah, was there for a year or two, did his thing. I think it might have been just a year. And I don't know if they want him back, but if not, hey, let's go get him. Another option, shorter tradable deals, or just guys you want on your team. Jay Crowder, Dylan Brooks, Karis LeVert, Max Strus. These are more mid-level guys. Jay Crowder obviously would help a lot. You can sign him to like a 1 year, 2 year team option, $10 million a year. Trade him at the deadline if you want for a pick or so, something like that. Dylan Brooks plays well. Good guy, good locker room guy. I know he's kind of a cancer in the media, but I think he had to play the villain role to get the bad press off of Ja. Karis LeVert, Michigan man, played at Michigan. Great scorer off the bench. Probably could be our starting small forward if we wanted him there. Max Strus, we all watched him tear people up in Miami. Would love to have him on the wing there. Fifth option, major star, Chris Middleton. Just opted out. Probably going to re-sign for the whole reason he opted out, but maybe make him think about it. Give him a ridiculous contract, make him think about it. And then you got James Harden. Would he fit on this team? Probably not. But it's James Harden, and you can never turn down an all-star. Sixth option, short tradable deals, and look forward to 2024's loaded class. 2024 got a lot of loaded dudes. I believe. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So, yeah, just here are some of the names for the 2024 class. Mike Conley, Spencer Dinwiddie, Markelle Fultz, Kyle Lowry, DeJounte Murray, Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, Gary Harris, Buddy Hield, Malik Monk, Klay Thompson, Gary Trent, Jaylen Brown, Reggie Bullock, DeMar DeRozan, Joe Harris, Gordon Hayward, Otto Porter, Royce O'Neal, Robert Covington, Danilo Gallinari, Tobias Harris, Marcus Morris, Kristaps Porzingis, Mo Bamba, Vernon Carey, Nick Claxton, Zach Collins, Domantas Sabonis, Jonas Valanciunas, some restricted free agents. Tyrese Maxey, Mano Quickly, a lot of those really good draft class guys. And then player options, Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, KCP, Gary Payton, Paul George, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Caleb Martin, OG Anunoby, Davis Bertans, Anthony Davis, Jalen Smith, PJ Tucker, Rashawn Holmes, Jamel McGee. So, yeah, some pretty major names. I mean, AD and LeBron, Paul George, OG Anunoby. I mean, any one of those guys would be awesome on the Pistons. But that's what I got for now. Let me know down below what you think about the draft, who you would have taken, and some maybe some free agency advice for Troy to see what you would do if you were in his shoes. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go Pistons. Peace.